world is over, when you say you're feeling lonely, if you ever need a shoulder, you know where to find me. Stop chasing all the city lights, breathe me in, go on and take your bite, count on me to make you come alive. You know where to find me tonight. You know where to find me tonight. When you feel the world is over, when you say you're feeling lonely, if you ever need a shoulder, you know where to find me. Stop chasing all the city lights, breathe me in, go on and take your bite, count on me to make you come alive. You know where to find me tonight. You know where to find me tonight. Find me tonight. When you feel the world is over, when you say you're feeling lonely, if you ever need a shoulder, you know where to find me. Stop chasing all the city lights, breathe me in, go on and take your bite, count on me to make you come alive. You know where to find me tonight. You know where to find me tonight. Find me tonight.
Hello everyone and welcome back for another family fun night with Dr. Ravenholm. Oh, what's that I'm just seeing there? Potentially getting the Christmas card today. Yeah. Oh, you might be able to. Uh, you hide under the desk, royalty. The xenomorph won't be able to catch you then. But yeah, today is the final. I hope. Regardless, it doesn't matter if we are still playing this at 5 o'clock in the morning. We are finishing this game today. We're determined. As usual, I have preloaded the game because actually I thought I was actually going to run really late today because it just the pre-caching when you start this game, it takes ages before it actually like revs up and allows you to play. So it's all preloaded. I'm just going to press the load button now, and that'll refresh us from the exact moment we turned off last week. If I remember rightly, we were trying to escape to get back to the Torrens. From what I remember, I can't quite remember what the actual mission entailed that we were doing. I'm assuming by the fact that it says save to M17 means that we're still on mission 17 of 18. So we'll see how it goes. But we are 100% finishing this one tonight. As always, I've cranked the audio up high for this one so that you guys get a better sense of it. I think. Oh, hang on. So when I play Alien Isolation, I actually run my headset through the amp that it's supposed to go through for the Xbox because of the xenomorph. I can't have the 0.2 second delay because it's noticeable if I was to listen to the audio back through what's playing through the stream. So I've got to have this elaborate. This wire is really heavy. What's this? Warning, you want to load this save game? Yes, I do. So what's everyone's egg count up to now? Ooh, crikey, that is incredibly loud. At least it is for me anyway. Find a way to the Torrens. 49 and just shy of 20. Yeah, I think there's a good chance, Christy, you'll probably reach that level today. And royalty, possibly another week, and you'll have your window sticker. Yeah, you go. And Focus put the idea in my head the other day. I'm actually going to stream making it. It'd probably be like a 45-minute stream because that's normally how long it takes me to do it. Obviously the camera will just keep on getting swung around all over the place. Because I've got machinery I've got to put out and stuff like that. But basically I turn the my room here into factory mode when I start doing arts and crafts. Focus, you're too early. We're not near the end of the stream. What are you doing here? But you know, you guys, yesterday when I was telling you about that guy who did the speed run, this is the door that he did the speed run at. He came over here and he was grinding something on his desk that he was like this and grinding something and it glitched him through the door.
Please attend to the site evacuation point and wait for your emergency warning.
But I am going to try doing speed runs on this game because if he can do it in 23 minutes, I should be able to do it in 30 to 40, surely. There we go. So if you can let me know as well how the game is looking and sounding, because I'm using the external amp, I don't have any audio like what you've got. So I've got no monitors for the audio at the moment. The same like if there's any sort of like pop-ups or anything like that on the screen, I won't get any audio notification for them. We've got to be lucky that I catch it out the corner of my eye. It all looks and sounds alright. That's brilliant. I wasn't sure because my monitor's looking a bit stuttery at the minute, but its CPU is like at the minute it's cranked up to 100% on the laptop that I'm logged in at, that I look at to see what the stream's like. But I'm assuming it's because I didn't do the Windows update on it, which is why the CPU's cranked at 100% on that at the minute. Here we go.
Verlaine, can you hear me? Are you close enough for radio contact? I'm here!
Thank God, I'm here. I need you to extend the dog cradle plan quickly. There are two.
Well, Chrissy's got 75 million. Royalty's got about half of that. I have disabled 2 of the redeems for today. Oh, I can hear something. I've disabled 2 of the redeems today because we are like solely focusing on this. What's there? Oh, the xenomorph's here. Oh, I remember this bit. There's like consoles on like every side of the building. No business presentations. We're focusing 100% on this today. But tomorrow there'll be the opportunity for business presentations. Ooh. He's not looking too healthy, is he? Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Just whilst we're in this hole. Medkit. And no, it's that button to manufacture. Yes, commit components. Construct thingamajiggy. Just follow the wires. Pull the fuses out. That little thing there, the xenomorph is still here. Did any of you have a look at that one of those videos I sent about the AI which governs the aliens, or sorry, the 2 AIs which govern the aliens in here? I think I shared it last week. Oh, bugger. Wrong one. There we go. It's hiding under the desk. It's an interesting study that the guy went to make like to discuss how the AI works in the game. It's definitely worth a watch. But once we're done with this stream today, I'm gonna put on that guy who did the 20-minute speedrun. I'll share that over on Discord, so you can give it a watch, because that was quite an interesting one as well, to see him glitching through doors and skipping so many levels. Before we do this next bit, oh no, I was going to say I'll save it. Yeah, after the stream I'll be on Ravencraft playing for a little bit. something's getting close. Ooh. Yeah, we can just all hop in a chat on the members thing later on. We'll have a little bit mess around.
Verlaine, the docking clamps are engaging.
Okay, now find the upper control room.
What's going on now? There's no easy way of doing this ever, is there? I'm assuming that we have to go up here. The xenomorph keeps on coming up on the radar here. Let's just save. I'm checking it out. There we go.
Verlaine, there is no personnel umbilical. It's long gone. Wait, I think I can use the maintenance rig instead. If I can find an EVA suit, I can still get to you.
Be careful, Ripley.
What, we got access to two?
This better work.
Oh yeah.
That's
I couldn't
it.
tell what the pointer image was pointing to just there. Let's head back up here. So I hope you guys have all been enjoying the series. I know I've enjoyed playing it at a much more slower pace than when I originally played it. Because when I originally played it, we'll wait for the save thing to unlock. When I originally played it, I had 1 week to complete it because there was a limited time Xbox achievement that you got for completing it on launch week. So I just flew through the entire game, ignoring everything. Oh, unlocked save file. But it's been nice just to take it slow. There we go. Next week as well, we will be starting Dead Space, which is another survival horror game for excuse me. Another survival horror game for our family fun nights that we have on Saturday. Please, I saved that one there. Nice and slow. We could sprint to the finish line. Yeah, we'll go through the vents. That'll probably be the safest bet. That way. So we know that we're going to get a jump when this door opens. We're going to save flame ammo even. Take it nice and slow. for a second there. With the way the heat made that wiggle, I thought it was the arm of the xenomorph. On the bed. I'm sure there's only one of them as well. They could be facing a couple of them. Go on, do the animation, do the animation. The thing as well, sometimes when I press things, you have to do like the animation and you're locked. Right above us. You have to get over there. Animate. There we go. Let's risk it. Save. There we go. Welcome back, Focus. We've just been sneaking very, very quietly past the xenomorph. Yeah, they got her. Thinking about food and chocolate, Focus, a certain somebody stole my Yorkie today. I was looking forward that to different rewards. Oh, there's the neighbour's dog. Might get to the airlock. I would have had no problem splitting it. I never got a sniff. See, can we tell which way we're supposed to go here? It says get to the airlock, which is that way. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Got it. No Focus. somebody who's looking in the stream but from downstairs hiding because she doesn't like the horror games. Yep. The chocolate thief. Oh. That didn't go down well. No, she'll have the tab open downstairs, but she won't watch. She likes to wuss out of it. Originally, when we did this series, we were going to have the webcam, and I would just play, and you'd be able to like watch her reactions in the corner of the screen. That was the plan. Out here this way. I think we've been here before, but when it was intact, because this area looks familiar. I think this was a dark area that we were in last week. So I think that bit we had to like repeat 2 or 3 times. Ooh, got him. Yeah, that's a good idea. Focus. A bit more ammo in there. You have to phone in sick and hide, royalty. The conclusion to 9 weeks of alien isolation is more important. They seem to be a bit glitchy tonight, these face huggers. It's never too late to hide under a desk, royalty, and claim that you were never here to start with. When I used to work for the Travel Lodge, when I used to come in for shift, the very first thing I used to do was walk into the office, put down my bag and say, "Is it too late to phone in sick?" Let's just crawl through here. Nice and slow. We have 300 units flamethrower left. And I have no idea what that equates to. I tried to release it in as short as burst as possible. With this game being so long, they like recycle so many assets because you pass by places or it's just slightly changed as you go through. So they can make it like a really full, like full length like feature story, isn't it? Oh, more fuel for the flamethrower. We'll have that. Reload. Should we do a reload check? Right, that's got fine. The stun batten's loaded. Bolt gun is loaded. Revolver is loaded. Just in case.
Just let me make it through here.
I don't think there's any. Oh, more fire.
Too close. Too close.
So I wonder which way is this actual shaft meant to be aligned? I also like think this like the downward stretch maybe. Right, how close are we now? Oh, the save point up ahead. Don't grab that. Come on, little face things. 2 down. Just shy of 300 my units left. We're looking in the distance as well to see if there's any eggs which have not got, you know, that's still closed. You can hear lots of tapping. Check the map. Must be this way we're supposed to go. Maybe we're not supposed to go over that. It's very, very precariously positioned. Here we go. You have to hold down when you go, otherwise the animation takes you off it.
Verlaine, are you there? Please tell me.
Oh, there's no save point.
The gravitational pull has twisted the ring and we can't get free from the station.
What do you need me to do?
Get out the airlock and EVA over to the maintenance platform. There are explosive bolts on the emergency release. Hurry! Sebastopol is going fast!
Won't let you down.
What happened there? Oh, how far back is that going to put us? Oh, not too far. I don't even know what killed us there. We just fall over. Uh, 49.6. What's yours up to? Focus. Sunday night stroll. It's a relaxing stream to redeem things on.
Verlaine! Verlaine, are you there? Please tell me!
Try out for the run.
The gravitational pull has twisted the ring and we can't get free from the station.
Exactly.
What do you need me to do?
By the next stream, we'll probably have enough for about 5 of them.
There are explosive bolts on the emergency release. Hurry! Sebastopol is going fast.
Won't let you down!
So we made it into the EVA suit this time. That's where we got it last time. Ooh, the camera's gone a bit peculiar there. Oh, sorry, the controls rather went funny for a moment there as well. Awesome, this game though, doesn't it? They really nailed the look of the original 2 movies. Well, close, I would say, close to the original Alien movie itself. Which I hope you're going to get a chance to watch that, Chrissy and Royalty at some point soon. I know that, I think when actually, if I go, yeah, my Prometheus box set, which has got Alien and Blu-ray and what have you, is just at the top of the stairs, isn't it? I think after the stream and after a little bit of play on Minecraft, I think I'm gonna put that in when I go to bed. Jade can just hide under the covers, it's fine. I'll take a pillow and throw it downstairs where she's hiding. Save point. So that tells me that something could go potentially wrong in the next few minutes. Right at the very beginning of the game, she should have just put the EVA suit back on and jumped into space in the direction of the torrents.
I'm here, Verlaine. There should be 2 priming mechanisms to unlock the manual release. I see them.
Got it. Right, hold trigger. Pull that down. Access keycard. This reminds me, has everyone seen Star Trek First Contact? When they're on the deflector dish and they've got to like bring up the little console and they've got to, you know, like open it up, take the isolinear rod out, swap it over, and then, you know, sort of like pump the controls so that it can release the deflector dish. There's the clamps released. That should give us. Now this is a device which is used in the film as well. Why is it not letting me control it? There we go. in. And you hear that in the background. Number 3. He's in. Pull the core out. Press the button. Oop. Last one. Strap on. Here goes Sevastopol Station. And then the great, I love these VHS style loading screens. Should be a bit longer because it goes to this black screen with a spinny thing for ages, doesn't it?
Verlaine, I'm on my way up to the bridge.
Let me get our suit off. Meet Verlaine on the bridge. We're now back on the Torrents. Right, the bridge is that way. Yeah. Knocked over, blown up, attacked by the xenomorphs.
Verlaine?
Missed that prop there.
Verlaine, I'm on my way up to the bridge.
Working all night tonight.
Verlaine?
And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes Alien Isolation. After 9 Saturdays of family fun time,
This is Ripley.
we've completed the game. Yeah, it's an awesome game, this one. Probably one of the best of this style of game that has been produced by far. And I would say easily the best Alien game from the franchise as well. As always with these, but we'll let the credits roll just in case there's anything at the end. There might be something might pop out and jump at us or something.
Nostromo.
But next week we will be starting Dead Space. That'll be our next horror game. And I think once we complete Dead Space, the first Dead Space, because there's 3 of them, once we complete the first one, I think we may return to Alien Isolation for maybe 1 week, because there's all sorts of DLC that I've never played. I don't know what any of it's about, but I have it all. I've got all the DLC for it, but I never got around to playing it. So I think one of the DLCs is something about like the original crew, so it'll be like, oh, I wonder if it was the name of the ship. Gone from my mind now. But the Sigourney Weaver crew. So I'd like to give that one a go. You might not make it to 50k this stream. What are you actually on at the moment? What's the count up to, Chrissy? Because remember, you'll get 250 if somebody is streaming. You might just pull 50. Because did you say that we'll get 250 for a raid? Is that how that one works? So, whilst the credits roll, I'm going to bring up my web browser and we'll actually see if anyone is actually even on. Right, raid channel. Anyone I follow on? Well, for tonight, once the credits have finished rolling, you have a choice of Angry Joe, Cub Fan, or Sweet Anita. So who will be your choice tonight, folks? Got 2 votes for Cub Fan, yep. I think just by the I've turned the desktop audio off at the moment, so you shouldn't be getting any of the game audio because I'm reckoning this very, very quiet song will 100% be copyrighted. But tomorrow night, just while the credits are rolling here, for tomorrow night's Sunday night stroll, we are playing Stargate Network, which technically what we're going to be doing tomorrow will be more or less the same as what I did on my Stargate Network video a couple of years ago. Because of that video, the article that's on my website is the most visited page. Every single day there are hundreds and hundreds of people visit my website just to look at the Stargate Network page. But yeah, we're gonna do that. But I'm looking forward to that because, well, you all know how much I love Stargate. So we'll go. There's 4 worlds. Well, 3 worlds if you don't count Earth where you start. So we'll fire up the Stargate. We'll go through. We'll have a little wander around, just a quick explore around the different places. We won't go into the detail of my 9-hour video, which I hope you've all watched every single minute of it to find the 2 frames that I'm missing, because one of the transitions is glitched in that. See if you can spot which transition it is where there are 2 frames out of alignment. That's your homework for tonight. You could always, Royalty, if you're still somewhere in the chat, you could always have that on in the background and see if you can find the 2 missing frames. What's that? You didn't for the last 30 seconds. These credits are still rolling down here. Oh, just thinking as well there, thinking about the walking simulators for the Sunday night strolls. Um, I think I put it earlier in the week on Discord. I found the dragon after I'd been searching for it for hours earlier in the week. I think it was Monday, I think. But yeah, I was searching for absolutely hours, and eventually found it near the edge of the map. I was so annoyed because it took in the walking simulator it took absolutely ages, even from the start, to walk to that point. And I got there, and nearby it before the achievement popped, I glitched through the floor underneath the map. But luckily, I had the jetpack, so I was able to jump up and fly. And even though I couldn't get back through the terrain, I was able to fly um, underneath where the dragon was, and luckily it got into the hitbox of where the achievement pops, and I was able to get that without actually having to actually get back onto the surface world. Yeah, I mean, we were on like a call for like an hour or something, weren't we? And the whole time I was wandering around in circles on Walking Simulator trying to find that dragon. There's only one more achievement I've got to get on Walking Simulator, and that is to carry 100 briefcases. And Act 2 will probably be the best to do that on because there's no enemies to knock anything off, and there is like loads of cases if you just like do like a wide area around the forest, like a wide circle around the forest area. There's loads and loads of cases scattered around. So as I travel, they kind of like respawn. So hopefully I'll be able to get that achievement. Maybe no, we might do it on the stream for a laugh. These credits are still going down long, aren't they? I just keep turning to the other screen because I'm not actually. When I do the Xbox setting up, I'm at a right angle to everything. Because I've got the telly that I'm playing on the Xbox is to my right, and my computer is to the left. They're at like right angles to each other, so I cannot see. It's the same like if any like pop-ups or notifications come up, I don't manage to catch them. I've got like the chat is like squeezed up against the side of the screen so that I can see if the line adjusts, like just see the movement in the corner of my eyes. It sounds like it must be getting to the end because the record that's playing is starting to um, fade out. So no, I take it back. It started again. Ooh, there's a formatting error on there. Can anyone else see that there's a space in front of the A for Andrew Reid? Get in contact with the developers. We need a patch made to the credits on the game. Pinewood Studios. I suppose that's where the original one was filmed, wasn't it? Yeah, that's it. It's ruined, Chrissy. That's it. End the stream. Delete the videos. It's all for nothing. So as the credits roll, Chrissy, how much has your egg count increased? Because when you click the little button on chat, don't you get like 50 in a turn or something like that from the little icon next to the chat button? No, nothing compares to that. That is like the future of gaming. It's all other games just are meaningless after Walking Simulator. I mean, it simulated walking to such a degree that we walked so hard that we achieved escape velocity. Still on 49.7. Do you have any of like the other? Is that all it displays as 49.7? Can you not see the like if you click on it, does it like give you like the full number at all, or is it just always 49.7? No, not on mobile. You're watching on your phone. Oh, hang on, black screen coming up. Loading screen. One would reckon this is going to take us straight back to the main menu. Yep, there it is. Complete circle all the way back to the main menu. So we've completed the game. Like I said, I do want to come back to this because this has taken us 9 streams. So that's probably 15 hours, perhaps, give or take. Some of the streams were longer than others, so 15 to 20 hours. But I want to get my time down to 40 minutes or less from 20 hours. Which is doable. I used to, like, when I used to play like loads and loads of games all the time, there's loads of games that I could speedrun and complete them back in the day. Proper speedruns. I don't use any mods or cheats or anything like the ones that do Minecraft that have that slowing down thing. So they tell you they completed it in 2 minutes, but that was like 5 hours of super slow motion. if we do a speedrun, it'll be legit. But I'll need to practice one thing just to find out how that fella grinds through the door. Once I've got that down, I should be able to fly through the game. If he can do it in 23 minutes, I'm sure I can do it in 40. But just before we shoot, you see on here, 48.8 now. So when you get your 250, that'll push you over, won't it? You'd be like just over, ready to press the button on the next stream. Yeah. So this is what I was talking about here. You've got Alien Isolation, which is what we've been playing, and then actually, is there any sub things on that? Yeah. And then we've got this one here. There's downloadable content. I don't know what Last Survivor is, or Survivor Mode Challenge. I don't know what that is. Does it tell you anything more about it? Right, so just because we're gonna have a look for 2 minutes, then we'll exit. We'll just put it on the simple mode, just so we can get a gist of what it is for when we actually. We'll come back and do this in a proper stream on its own. But let's just have a look, just to get like a 2-second look at it, whilst Chrissy gets his points. We haven't been going for now. Yeah, we are on 59 minutes according to Streamlabs. I don't know what it says on Twitch because it's got like a new counter on there. Also, can we choose characters from the original crew on this? Oop. Yeah. What about that? Right, let's click on. We'll go back around to Ripley, and we'll have just a 2-minute look.
What do I need to do?
Ripley, you lead it into the primary air shaft. We trap it on the lower deck. Then Ash opens the airlock. Lock down the maintenance hatches where Parker, Lambert, and me are tracking it on the way. Let's do it, people.
Uh-oh, COVID. Let's have a look here. Yeah, so assuming that we're on the Nostromo or something here. Looks exactly like the Torrents, which of course it'll just be reused assets from the Torrents to make another little mini game. But we'll say that we'll do like the DLC in a proper stream because I'll have to go and find out what it's actually about. I'll go and look at the trailers for it and see what it says.
Ripley, certain you have everything you need, hmm?
Can we slap him? So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you've enjoyed this series that we've played. As I said, we will come back and we'll do this DLC at another day. Today has just been the conclusion of family fun time with Dr. Ravenholm. the relaxing evening stroll around Sebastopol Station, where nothing ever goes wrong and no one ever gets injured or hurt. But we'll end it there for today. I'm going to go play some Minecraft for an hour. So, we're going to click on Cubfan, aren't we? So, thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good night. Try to behave yourselves, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.